Good morning, my dear students. Subject English, Standard 3rd. Myself, Miss Salima Sheikh. Students, as you know, that from previous two lectures we are doing the revision. Yes, we had completed our portion and we are start with the revision. Students, in the previous lecture we had completed the rhyming word and question answer. So students, here the question answer which we had completed in the previous lecture. As you can see, question number 4, A1, answer the following question. In this page only 5 question answers are there that we had completed in the previous lecture. The next page, as you can see, the question answer 6, 7, 8. That also we had completed in the previous lecture. Now in this page, as you can see, the question number 9, 10, 11 and 12. So students, till the 12 question answer we had completed in the previous lecture, right? And now we will start with the same question. Question number 4, A1, answer the following question, in that the 13th one. So students, now we will start from question answer 13-1. Okay. So here the 13th one question is, what does a lighthouse look like? A lighthouse is a tower, building or tall structure on the seashore. From it, big beams or flashes of light. This light are thrown out. 14th one. What does a lighthouse do? A lighthouse throws out big beams or flashes of light. These beams help ships at sea to navigate or to find their way across the sea. 15th one. What does a lighthouse watch? So the answer is, the lighthouse tells the ships that there is a port nearby. It is safe to go near the port, or that there are dangerous rocks under the sea. Now the 16th one. Where can you find the answers to your questions? Write any 2 sources. So the answer is, these answers can be found in books, on Nature, on Cybersits, on Google and in encyclopedias. So students, we had completed till the question 16. Now move to the next. Students, the question answer is continue. Okay. So in the next page we are going to start with the 17-1. So students, now the 17th one question. What was the ponds like in summer? In the summer, the pond began to dry due to the heat of the blazing sun. The water lilies also dried up. 18th one. Why were the frogs worried? The frogs were worried because there were very few insects to eat. 19th one. Why did the frogs begin to jump for joy? The frogs began to jump for joy because they had found a well with water in it. 21. What was the well like? Describe it in 2 or 3 lines. The well was built in stone and had a high circular wall. It was quite deep. So students, we had completed 17 to 20 question answers. Now move to the next page. Students, still the question answers are continue. Okay. So here the next page. So now students, the 21 question answer is the last one. What problems did the frog see? The answer is, the frog felt that if the well got dry up, they will not be able to jump high to reach the wall of the well. So students, we had completed the question answers also, right? our English part is completed. Now let us start with the grammar part. So students, everyone just open your combined book number 2, page number 31. Okay, we are going to learn gender. So students, first of all, what is gender? A gender, the fact of being male or female, or particular classes into which nouns, proper nouns and adjective are divided, known as gender. Gender has same relations to nouns. So students, there are 4 types of gender: masculine gender, feminine gender, common gender, neuter gender. Students, again I am repeating, there are 4 types of gender: masculine gender, feminine gender, common gender and neuter gender. So students, everyone understood what is the meaning of gender, and there are 4 types of gender. Right students? So students, I am giving the example of gender so that you can understand first of all what is gender, and then afterward I am going to explain you the types of gender with example. Okay students, now here the pic which is flash on your mobile phone, as you can see, that is gender. One side it is a male gender and other side it's a female. For male gender in Hindi we called as push. For female it is called as stree, right? In male gender there is a boy and in the female gender there is a girl. Right students? Now, gender, female and male, there is animals also, as you know, right? So here in the male side there is a tiger and in the female side there is a tigress. Right students? Next example. In the male side there is a rooster and in the female side there is a hen. So students, everyone understood the gender? I had given the example you, right? Gender in Hindi we called as link. So students, as I told you, there are 4 types of gender. First one is masculine gender. Second, feminine gender. Third, common gender. And the fourth one is neuter gender. Right students? So come to the very first one. It's a masculine gender. Students, what is masculine gender? A noun that refers to the male person or male animal is called as masculine gender. Example: man, boy, father, brother, actor. These all are male person, right? Now come to the male animal: horse, tiger, etc. Means many more. These all figure are called male gender. So students, everyone understood what is the meaning of masculine gender? Students, again I am repeating, there are 4 types of gender. First one is masculine gender, second one is feminine gender, third one is common gender, and the fourth one is neuter gender. So again I am explaining masculine gender. What is the meaning of masculine gender? A noun that denotes a male person or animal is called masculine gender. For example, students, you can see the pic. Yes, the very first one, it's a man. Second one, boy. Third one, there are 2 characters are there, right? One is son and the second one is father, right? And the last one, it's a bull, etc. etc. means many more. Understood students, everyone now? What is the meaning of masculine gender? Okay. Students, the pic which is flash on your mobile phone, right? You can see the pic? Yes. So I am going to ask you the question. I want the answer from your side. First one is uncle, then king, hero, bull. Which gender it is? Yes, you are right. This is a male gender. And male gender we called as masculine gender. Very good, students. Now move to the next one. The second one is a feminine gender. Students, again I am saying that first I had explained you masculine gender, right? The second one, feminine gender. Now, what is feminine gender? A noun that refers to the female person or female animal is called as feminine gender. For example, woman, girl, mother, sister, actress, mare, tigress, etc. These are the feminine gender. We can call it as female, right? It's a female gender. So we can call as feminine gender. Students, once again I am explaining the second types of gender. First I had explained you the masculine gender, right? Now the second one is a feminine gender. Now what it is called? A noun that denotes a female person or animal is called feminine gender. So students, can you see the pic downside? Yes, the very first one it's a woman, then girl, daughter, right? Mother, because there are two pics are there. Daughter is there as well as her mother is there, right? And the last one it's a cow, etc. Means many more. So students, everyone understood what is feminine gender? Okay. Now I am going to ask you the question. So students, the pic which is flash on your mobile phone, I am going to ask you question. You have to give the answer to me, right? So the very first pic, it's a ant, then queen, heroine and cow. So students, which gender it is? Can anyone say the answer? Yes, you are right, students. Very good. It's a feminine gender. So students, everyone understood? I had explained you two types of gender. First one is a masculine gender. So we can call it as male gender. Right? Second one is feminine gender. It is also called as female gender. Right students? Everyone understood? Okay. So students, by seeing this pic, you can understand very well. The first I had explained you masculine gender and the second one it's a feminine gender. So masculine gender we identify as a male, right? And feminine gender we identify as a female, right students? In masculine gender, the very first pic it's a Rahul, boy, king, rooster, lion, and the last one it's a peacock. So these all are male, so it is called masculine gender. Students, in Hindi we called as Purush for male and masculine gender we called as Pulling in Hindi. Right students? So everyone understood masculine gender. Now the next it's a feminine gender. So students, female we called as feminine gender, right? So here female we called as Stree and feminine gender we called as Striling. So here the very first pic it's a Aditi, next girl, then queen, hen, lioness, peahen. These all are female, so it is called as feminine gender. So students, everyone understood? So students, here the example of masculine gender as well as feminine gender. In masculine gender, the first one it's a man. So in the feminine gender it will be woman. Second one, in masculine gender it is boy. So in feminine gender it will be girl. Masculine gender it is father. So in feminine gender it will be mother. Masculine gender it is a brother. So in feminine gender it will be sister. Now masculine gender there is an actor. So in feminine gender it will be actress. Masculine gender horse, the animal name, it's a horse. So in feminine gender it will be mare. In masculine gender the last one it's a tiger. So it will be in feminine gender it will be tigress. So student, now third one, it's a common gender. The definition of the common gender is noun that refers to both masculine and feminine gender. It's called a common gender. So here the examples of common gender are friend, doctor, servant, teacher, student, parent, and so on. Students, again I am repeating common gender definition so that you can understand very well. A noun that denotes a gender that is either a female or a male is called as common gender. So here down you can see some pics, right? For example, first one it's a parent, teacher, doctor, student, etc. Where more than one persons are there in a field. So it's called a common gender. More than one person in that field we called as common gender. A common gender noun is used for either or both males and females. So here the example, leaders. Students, leader, there are so many leaders are there. Not particular one leader is there. There are many leaders. Student. So if you see in the class, there is no one child. There are children. So it's called a student. Right? Pilot. There are so many pilots are there. So everyone understood common gender. Here as you can see the pic, student, parents, doctor, friends. More than one person, right? In that field we called as common gender. So everyone understood the definition of common gender. So I had explained you first one, it's a masculine gender. Second, feminine gender. Third, common gender. Now the last one, neuter gender. So student, the fourth one, neuter gender. Definition of neuter gender is noun that refers to neither masculine nor feminine gender, especially for non-living things. Some tiny living creature that can't be differentiated for male or female. For example, worm, fly, table, book, pen, tree, and so on. Students, again I am saying the definition of neuter gender. A neuter gender noun refers to a member of a species which is neither a male nor a female. A neuter gender noun refers to a member of a species which is neither a male nor a female. Inanimate things are neither male nor female, so they are neuter. For example, tree, car, computer, eye, body, sky. These all are neuter gender. So students, the definition of neuter gender, a noun that denotes a gender that is neither a male nor female, is called as neuter gender. For example, pen, tree, book, building, as you can see in this pic. How to change masculine gender to feminine gender? The very first point, use a completely different word. Example, masculine, in other side there is a feminine gender. So, in masculine gender, the first one, it's a boy. So, the answer will be in a feminine gender, girl. If masculine gender, there is a brother. So, in feminine gender, it will be sister. In masculine gender, there is a king. So, in feminine gender, it will be queen. This is the first point. Now come to the second point. By adding something at the end of masculine gender. Example, in the bracket students, it is written ESS, INE, TRIX, etc. So the example, heroine, executors, etc. Now the third point, by replacing the part of nouns into feminine nouns, we show gender. So here, example, in the masculine gender, the very first one is landlord. So in the feminine gender, answer will be landlady. In masculine gender, there is a grandfather. So, in feminine gender, it will be grandmother. The last one, in masculine gender, there is a father-in-law. So, in feminine gender, it will be mother-in-law. So, students, everyone understood what is gender and its types of gender. Right, students? Now, just everyone open your combined book number 2. I am giving you the notes now. So, just everyone open the 2. In that, page number 31, there is English grammar part. English grammar and composition from page number 31 to 57. In that, students, just open the page number 34. Chapter number 8, gender. So, students, there is little bit correction is there. Everyone just open your combined book, page number 34. Chapter number 8, gender. So, in that, the very first line, students, everyone just see where I am reading. Nouns or proper nouns that refer to a male, person or animal are said to be of the masculine gender. For example, boy, horse, cock, king, he, etc. Now student, the third line. Nouns or proper nouns that refer to a female, person or animal are said to be of the feminine gender. For example, princess, cow, sister, she, etc. Now students, come to the fifth line. Nouns that stand for things without life are said to be of the, students, there it is written common gender. So the common gender is wrong. Put there cancel and write on the top neuter gender. For example, table, book, spoon, etc. Students, again I am repeating the fifth line. There is little bit of correction. Again I am reading, students, the fifth line. Nouns that stand for things without life are said to be of the common gender. It is written. Right, students? Just cut that word and write on the top neuter gender. For example, table, book, spoon, etc. Now students, come to the seventh line. Nouns which do not refer to masculine or feminine gender are said to be the neuter gender. So students, there is written neuter gender. So cancel that word and write over there common gender. It's a common gender. For example, tailor, doctor, author. Students, again I am repeating the seventh line. There is some correction is there in your combined book. So please just check. Seventh line. Nouns which do not refer to masculine or feminine gender are said to be neuter gender. It is written. Yes, neuter gender it is written. Cancel that word and write there common gender. It's a common gender. For example, tailor, doctor, author. So students, everyone understood the first paragraph of page number 34? Yes? Now come to the very first question. Exercise number 1. Pick out the nouns given below and classify them as masculine, feminine, common or neuter gender. Students, see, there also the neuter gender it is not written. It is written common or common gender. So cancel that common word and write over there neuter gender. Understood, students, everyone? Okay. Now students, can you see one box? Yes? In that some words are written. So we have to put that word in proper column. In the next page, there is a column, as you can see. Masculine, feminine, neuter and common, right? So page number 34. In the downside, you can see one box. In that many words are written. So we have to put all the words in a proper gender. Understood, students? Now come to the next page. Page number 35. So here you can see in masculine gender I have written king, father, horse, lion, pig, grandfather, master, deer. And in feminine gender I have written tigress, wife, vaccine, daughter, witch, girl, princess, aunt, duck. And in neuter gender there is a raincoat, piano, table, axe, mirror, paper, photograph, pencil. Now student, the last one, common gender. In that writer, editor, musician, captain, speaker, engineer, artist and doctor. So students, now everyone understood the notes which I had given you in the combined book number, page number 34 and 35. Students, in that I am going to give you page number 36 and 37 also. So everyone just wrote down the notes, whatever I had given you today. Students, so everyone understood the chapter number 8, gender. There are 4 types of gender that I had explained you. So students, for the revision part, the chapter number 8 gender is very important. Okay, so here the page number 35 of your combined book number 2. In that page number 35 is also a revision part that you have to write down in your English notebook. Now come to the next page. Page number 36. In that also students, exercise number 2, find the opposite gender of the nouns given below in the word mass. Students, here also this is the revision part. This also you have to write down in your English notebook. Okay students, again I am repeating, this is the revision part. You have to write down one time in your English notebook. Now students, move to the next page. Page number 37. Here exercise number 3. Change the gender of the underlined noun and rewrite the sentence. There are 6. Right students? That is also a revision part. You have to write down in your English notebook. So students, I hope everyone understood the chapter number 8 of the grammar part. It's a gender. Students, again I am saying, in the English part we had completed our portion, right? The revisions also we had completed. From today onwards we are going to start with the grammar part, and in the grammar the very first topic it's a gender, which I had explained you now, right? So here again I am saying page number 35, 36 and 37 is very important for the exam. स्टूडेंट्स, जैसे कि आप जानते हो हमारा पोर्शन कंप्लीट हो चुका है और इंग्लिश रिवीजन भी कंप्लीट हो चुका है. आज से हमने ग्रामर पार्ट शुरू किया है और सबसे पहला टॉपिक है जेंडर, जो मैंने आपको अभी एक्सप्लेन किया है. जेंडर में पेज नंबर 35, 36 और 37 बहुत ही इम्पॉर्टेंट है एग्ज़ाम के लिए. तो स्टूडेंट्स, आपको वन टाइम इंग्लिश नोटबुक में लिखना है grammar part B. Okay students, I hope everyone understood the grammar part also. Okay, again I am saying combined book number 2, page number 35, 36 and 37 is very important for the first semester exam that is going to be held very soon, as you know, right students? So this 3 page you have to write down in your English one notebook. It's compulsory. Okay students, I hope everyone understood the grammar part also. Students, if you have any doubt regarding the revision part or about the notes, you can call me or WhatsApp me on my personal number. So students, thank you for watching the video.